Hey guys, so this is the Valentine's Day look I will be doing, and I will have a version 1 and a version 2. So if you guys want to know how to get this fun, flirty Valentine's Day look, then stay tuned. Okay guys, so the first thing I'm going to do is use my Bare Essentials eyelid primer. You can use whatever eyeshadow primer you'd like. And I'm just going to put a thin layer all over my lid, up to my brow bone. And for the first eyeshadow we're going to use, I'm going to use Fresh Ice from MAC. Just any frosty white eyeshadow would work. And I'm just using my basic e.l.f. eyeshadow brush. And I'm going to go ahead and pat this under my brow bone, just for a highlight. And keep it under the highest point of your brow. Also, with a tiny little pencil brush, I'm going to pat it in that color again and just put it around my inner tear duct just to add some more light to the center of the face, just to brighten up this look. Just like that. Next, for a base for my crease, I'm just going to use my Bare Essentials Mineral Veil. And I'm just going to use my eye defining brush from BE and lightly sweep this right in my crease. This just helps me make a smoother base for my crease colors, so it really helps me blend and move out the product a lot easier. So this is a trick I just kind of learned on my own, so this might work for you guys. For my lower lid color, I want to keep it kind of soft but more on the pinky side, so I found this sugared strawberry. Oh, I lied. This is strawberry mousse. My bad. This is strawberry mousse from Bare Essentials, and it's a really soft baby pink with a little bit of shimmer in there, and I thought that would be perfect for the lower lid. So I'm going to go ahead and pat this right on my lower lid under the crease. And you just want to really pack it on so you have some of that shimmer that comes out. And I'm going to take a smaller end and sweep this underneath, just in the inner corner. Now I'm going to take the Enlightenment palette from BE, and I'm actually going to go ahead and switch on this side and use Guru. And I'm going to use this as a base for my crease. With my eye defining brush, I'm just going to sweep this right in the socket of my crease and go back and forth. And this is just going to create some shadows right in our crease area just to define our lid. Make our lids a little bit more shaped. And that's all we're doing with that. Next, to define our crease a little bit more, I'm going to go ahead on the other side and I'm going to use my Namaste with a small angled brush. And I'm just going to place this right in the socket of my crease and go back and forth for a little bit more definition in our crease. I'm also going to take that color and sweep it in the outer corner too. And with a small brush, I'm going to take that same color and sweep it under my lower lash line just to tie the top in with the bottom. Now I'm going to start lining my lower lash line. I'm just going to take my big and bright pencil from BE in Intense Black and then lightly smudge this on kind of like halfway, I guess, on the lid, and then I'm going to go ahead with my other end, which is the smudger, and kind of smooth it out a little bit and soften it. Just like that. Next, I'm going to take my gel liner from MAC and my Soft Focus liner brush from BE, and we are going to line our lashes. So I'm going to see if I could do this on camera. And just do little strokes and just work your way towards the inner corner of your eye. So I started doing my liner, I already made the line, and I'm going to go ahead and pull this line down and connect it to make a winged liner. If you do want to know how I do my winged liner, I will have a link in the description box. And I also have a page on my blog, step by step how to do it, but I'm just kind of doing it fast for us. So that is how your winged liner should end up looking. So I just went ahead and added my favorite mascara, and I use the Flawless Definition Mascara in black from Bare Minerals. And I'm going to add a pair of lashes, actually two pairs, and I'm going to show you which ones I'm going to use. So for the top, I'm using the Red Cherries, number 83s, and as you can see, they're a little bit more spread out and spiky, more on the longer side, but they're really nice if you want something very subtle. And just to bump it up a little bit more, just so it has a more fun, flirty look, I'm going to add lower lashes. And these are the number 502 Red Cherry lashes, and these also go really well with those. And you can see they're almost kind of the same shape. And I got both of these lashes from ladymoss.com. If you want to know where I got them, link will be below. And I'm going to go ahead and put these on for you guys. Okay guys, so this is the final look at the eyes with the lower lashes and the top lashes, and this is version 1 of the look that I will be doing when it comes to lashes. I will be adding a second pair on later, just so you can see the different looks you can get, but this is look 1, and I hope you guys like it. Okay guys, so I'm going to finish the rest of the look, and I'm going to do my face makeup, and just to show you the products that I will be using, I'm just going to show you quickly, and then I'm going to go ahead and put it on. So for my bronzer that I usually like to use, I'm going to use my MAC's Mineralized Skin Finish Natural in Give Me Sun. And I will be using my angled handy Buki brush from Bare Essentials to apply it. And to contour my cheekbones, I will be using my MAC Harmony Matte Blush. This is great for contouring if your skin's more on the cooler side because you don't have a tan yet. So this has been working great for me. And I'll just be using my angled blush brush from Bare Minerals. The blush that I'll be using, and a lot of you guys have been asking what I've been using lately, and this is the Subtle Breeze blush from MAC. This is my favorite blush right now. It's like the perfect pink I stocked up on it, and this was from the Naturally collection. And also for my cheek highlight, I'm going to be using two things. I'm going to use my Blonde Mineralized Skin Finish highlighter, and just to brighten it up a little bit more, I'm actually going to use a white eyeshadow, and this is also from MAC. This is Fresh Ice eyeshadow, and I'm just going to use that on the tops just to give it a little bit more of a brighter glow. And then we'll go ahead and work on the lips. Okay guys, so I just finished the face. Now I'm going to do look 1 of the lips, and then I'll bump it up to something else. But if you still want to keep the look more on the softer side, I'm just going to add a lip balm, and this is e.l.f.'s Conditioning Lip Balm. This is my new favorite product that I just picked up, and these were only $3. And this color is Peaceful Pink, so I'm going to be using this. And usually on Valentine's Day, you guys don't like kissing someone with a whole bunch of lip stuff, so if you just use a lip balm, I think they might like that a little bit better. So you will have more of those kissable lips. So I'm going to go ahead and use this and just one of my MAC lip brushes. You can use your fingers if you want, but here I'm just going to use a brush, and I think it's easier with a brush anyway, so you don't get your hands all messed up and dirty. But anyway, I'm going to put this on. And as you can see, even though it is a lip balm, it's very, has a lot of color to it. Okay, there we go. So, it feels so good on the lips, and it has a nice pink color to it, so I thought that would go perfect with our #1 Valentine's Day look. So I hope you guys like that, and I'm going to go ahead and put different lashes on, and I'm going to put a different lip on so you guys could see a softer version and then more of a brighter, fun, bold version of this soft pink flirty look. Okay guys, so as you can see, this is look #2 or version #2 of this Valentine's Day look. And the first one was a little bit softer with the softer pinks, and this I decided to go a little bit more bold with a really, really bright lip color and then really thick lashes, top and bottom lashes. So just want to show you guys 2 different ways you can do this Valentine's Day look, and the lip that I am wearing is the Pretty Amazing in Ambition, and this is like the brightest fuchsia pink ever, and they're super creamy and they last a long time. And the reason I chose this lip color is because they're a long wearing lip color. Even if you eat something or kiss something, it will still, your color will still be on there. So these are great for your Valentine date or whatever you decide to do. And then also, who doesn't, well, I can't say who doesn't like, because I always say that. Not everyone likes thick lashes, but I definitely do. And I decided to do a really thick top pair of lashes, and these are my 205 Eyelure lashes that I love. And then I also did the bottom lashes that I used in the first version. So anyway, this is just a fun, bright pink look that you can do. And another fun thing to add to this look is, of course, your nails. And I don't know if you noticed in the video, but I do have these really awesome heart and XO Valentine's Day nail look. And I do actually have a tutorial on how I did these awesome nails. So if you do like them, there will be a separate video. So keep your eye out for that. And anyway, that is the end of this look. I really hope you guys have a great Valentine's Day. If you're spending it with your hubby or fiance, boyfriend, or even some of your girlfriends, which I will be doing. I hope you guys have a great one, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.